Hello everyone, this is your girl Modified Jacob. Welcome to 2022 and I'm here to teach you how to make buttercream. We already have a stacked cake here which is chocolate and vanilla, and I'm here to take you through how to make buttercream and how to get the straight edge. In this class, I'll be showing you the tools we'll be needing. You need your palette knife. It comes in different sizes, and I'll be showing you the one I use every time. And you've been needing your acetate. You can use anything actually, but this is like acetate paper, like cut into any shape, and you just use it to smoothen out your work. As I go on, you will see how I'm using it. And this is our smoothener, and I actually use this one. It's more like a scraper actually. You can get it in Home Depot, you can get it in art shops and all of that, but I got this one from Home Depot anyway. And let's get started. This is how our buttercream looks like. I'm going to show you how I make my buttercream. It's gonna be in our next video, in our next class. I use butter and confectioner's sugar in making this buttercream. So let's start. I'm gonna be using my big palette knife to start now. And I always start my buttercream from the bottom. So what I do is I usually put my cake in the fridge to chill out for some time. I have different ways of covering my cake, my buttercream, using buttercream to cover a cake. But this method, I prefer using the piping bag method, and I'm just gonna go around the whole cake. You can use your palette knife, which I do. I work my way through with the palette knife. I work my way with the buttercream until I get to the upper stage of the cake. But like today, I'm going to be working my way through with the piping bag and the buttercream. So just stay and watch how I'm doing it. This is what you do till you get to the top of the cake. And once you're done and you feel you need to add more buttercream, then you go again. I feel this method is faster and it's much easier for beginners actually. At this point, I've been able to work my way through the whole cake with my piping bag and the buttercream. So at this point, I use my small palette knife. I just use it to cover up any excess, any space you have in between the cake. And once I'm done doing this, then I use my big smoothener. Then I use it to smoothen the whole cake. And I usually start from my right hand side going towards my left, with the turntable going round. It depends on how you're comfortable doing your cake, but this is how I know how to do it. This is how I'm used to doing it actually. You can see it's getting smoother, and this is what you do until you get your smoked cake. You keep doing this until you do not have any space in between. You can see we still have little spaces in between. You can use little buttercream to cover up those areas and use your palette knife. Use little buttercream to cover up. And continue with your palette knife. Sorry, continue with your smoothener actually. And you do the same thing to the top. Just keep working your way through the whole cake gradually until you get a smooth finishing. As you can see, buttercream is smoothened out properly, and if you feel it's not okay by you, you can still go one more time with your buttercream around it and smoothen it out. Or if you feel you have some pockets or holes around it, it can be smoothened out. I'm just going to show you, like I have a little pockets around this side here, so I'm just going to cover that up with my buttercream. I feel this part is not totally smooth, so I'm just going to cover up everything. I've been able to fill out the pockets, all the holes in the pockets, so I'm just going to use my scraper to smoothen out the whole cake one more time, or you can go twice depending on how smooth you want your cake to look like. At this point, I think I like what the cake looks like, the result of the cake. I purposely left the edges shooting out because once I'm about to cover the top, it helps me to get the straight edge for the top. So just watch how I'm going to finish up the top. I'm just going to put a little buttercream in a piping bag and put it all around the edges of the cake and inside. Use your palette knife to smooth it out. Once you're okay with how the top looks like, if it's smooth, then you can go once more around with your smoothener. Once you're happy with the results you have, then we can finish up the top. I think I like what my cake looks like, so I'm just gonna finish up the top of my cake with my acetate just to get the straight edges, and that is where the acetate paper comes in. I'm just gonna pull it inwards my cake. And as you're pulling in, you keep cleaning your acetate so it doesn't mess up the whole work you've done. And you keep doing that till you get the final result and you use it to smoothen the top. And this is what our final stage looks like for our buttercream. It looks so smooth and we have the edges, it looks really straight. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to our channel, to our station, Nifty's Kitchen. Thank you for watching. See you soon.